Hello, guys. Welcome to the live Sunday live session. Today is 27th of June, 2021. The usual live session, 1 hour session from the UK, as per the standards. So I'll take your calls, which I've added the number in the live chat there, or you can type your question there in the live chat or try to answer to the best of my ability and my experience. But before that, just a quick disclaimer. I'm not an immigration officer. I'm not a lawyer. So whatever I'm providing is based on my personal experience and obviously my sort of personal experience. So that's all. If you need personal sort of specific about your case relating to your personal circumstances, I would highly advise to get in touch with the professional. But otherwise, whatever I'm providing is based on my personal experience, been here in the UK for the past 16 years. I've gone through the processes, so whatever I'm sharing would be useful for yourself as well. So as per the standards, whoever call me on the number, that will get priority their questions. Otherwise, yeah, you can type in your questions there in the live chat as well. I'll pick up those questions there. But I'm really pleased to announce actually in this session that there will be a JK exclusive member sort of a new stream intended to start as well, especially for those who needed the most, who needed most time from myself. Obviously, this session, all the other sort of the free package that I'm delivering and I'm providing service to yourself, that will be there. It won't be affected at all. So I can guarantee that one. So it won't be affected. But for those who need more time from myself, whether that's regarding the right, before I carry on, let's take this question and we'll see who's on the call. Good morning. You're live with JK. Wa alaikum salam, brother. What's your name, brother? Wa alaikum salam, brother. Can you hear me?
Yes.
What's your name, brother?
Bilal.
Hello, Bilal. How are you?
I am fine, and you?
I'm very well. Thank you very much. You are the first caller today. So how can I help you, brother?
I have diploma of associate engineering in Pakistan, but in this 2021 course, I chose business management in Scotland, UWS University.
Business management, you said?
Yeah, yes.
Right.
After business management course,
Okay.
I have a program to manage MSc in construction management. Is it possible?
So the question is, why are you going for business management if the intention is to go for MSc in construction management? So that would be my quick question.
Yes.
No, but why would you do business management? Why you can't go straight into the MSc construction management?
Because social engineering.
MSc straight away?
No.
In the business management, obviously, if your intention is to stay in construction management, I would highly advise you go straight into the MSc construction management. Obviously, try that first, and even if you can't go directly to MSc, you can try like the BS level, BEng level. I mean, try that. That would benefit you a lot more than going into business management for no reason. Obviously, I don't want to disturb your program. I don't know what your intention is to do business management, but obviously, if you are interested in to stay in the civil engineering field, I would highly advise you go straight, check the MSc construction management. If you get admission straight into that, so that would be really useful for yourself rather than through another channel.
Okay.
Anything else, brother?
No.
Thank you very much, Bilal. Have a good day. Thank you. Right, guys. So whoever, yeah, call me on that number, that will get prioritized. So, but yeah, you can type in your question in the live chat there as well. And I was talking about the Premier service, a JK exclusive member service, which I intend to start quite soon. I have applied, yeah, through the YouTube already, so I'm just waiting for the results from the YouTube community, so to give me a green light, and then that will be live as well. The main purpose of that, yeah, exclusive membership will be, again, another call. Let's take this call before we carry on.
Hello.
Hello, you are live with JK. Can I take your name, please?
My name is Sahil, sir. This is the second time I'm calling to you.
Sahil. Hello, brother. You okay?
Yes, I'm okay. What about you, sir?
I'm very well. Thank you very much, and thanks for your call. How can I help you, brother?
Actually, sir, I have a couple of questions.
Mm-hmm.
Like, as I'm coming for construction project management in 2021,
Mm-hmm.
or probably it may delay to Jan 2022 as well.
Okay.
So my question is, does construction management comes under shortage occupation list? So for the tier 2 sponsorship, we have to score 20% point for shortage occupation list. So we can get those points, right? If the course is under shortage occupation list.
You are right. Yeah. Yeah. So what's the next question, brother?
And the next question is, sir, as I'm coming in the Jan,
Mm-hmm.
and most of the companies, the MNCs or whatever UK-based companies provides graduate programs to the students, which is of 2 years, right? So if I'm coming in January, if I go for construction graduate program, that will be I will be going for that graduate program in 2023 in September month. So my visa PSW will be finished till that. The 6 month of my PSW period will be finished up till. So I will be having just 1.5 years. So how can I manage with that? Does it come under a tier 2? I just want to know.
I didn't get your question right. I mean, when you say graduate scheme for 2 years, what does that mean? Are you talking about the 2 years course?
Please provide graduate programs and graduate schemes for the newly freshers graduates.
Mm-hmm.
So that program is of 2 years, right?
Right. Okay.
Generally. So if I'm coming in a January, so the most of the programs start in the September month. So
right. Okay.
As I'm coming in,
right. I got your question, brother. Stay tuned. Stay online on the YouTube. So I'll answer both questions there. Yeah. Thank you very much for your call,
sir.
brother.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sahil, for your question. So let's talk about the first question. The construction project management. You intend to actually go for that course, and whether that's on the shortage of occupation list 2022. And you said, yeah, they're generally there are a couple of years graduate program by the companies. So whether you can avail those opportunities. Brother, is not a fixed sort of 2 years, and when they're gonna, they definitely is gonna start in September. It depends on the consultant, on the contractor. That could be some contractor, yeah, the consultant that will take from September, basically the graduate route. But in terms of when you go for those sort of, yeah, like graduate jobs, obviously you need to have the PSW before you get onto that anyway. So first thing first, you need to complete your degree, get the PSW, and then move on to those sort of jobs, the graduate job, and where you will be eligible to apply for those jobs. So it doesn't matter, basically you need to complete your degree. So and then you have to extend your visa to PSW. That's where you get eligible to apply, whether that's in September or whether that's in January. So it doesn't matter when that's going to come in. So you need to make yourself eligible to apply for those sort of, yeah, graduate scheme there. So I hope that clarifies the questions there. And if you like, or you are satisfied with the answers, I would like to see some likes on the videos as well, just to ensure, yeah, you are, yeah, getting the answers there. But yeah, thank you very much, guys. And as I said, you can type in your question in the live chat, or you can call me on that number as well. I was talking about the Premier service, JK exclusive member service, which I'm going to start quite soon. Actually, the next week is intended, the planned. And it is for those people, for those fans who needs more people, who needs more time from myself, whether that one set a one-to-one session, whether that's about the career counseling or CV writing, about the jobs in the UK. But that will be exclusive to those that can directly contact me, and basically they want to talk to me. Obviously that will be planned and arranged pre sort of, it won't be like a direct call for sure. I can't manage that way, but it will be through the process, the proper process, and the system is going to work. There will be actually additional sort of tab where you see a subscription basically on my channel. There will be a additional sort of premiership there as well. You can tab, you can click on that and be part of that subscription there. It's going to cost £5.99 per month, and we can arrange one-to-one session no matter how many times you want, whether that's regarding anything about settling in the UK, about your courses, about your CV, job finding, career sort of counseling. It could be about anything like how to settle in the UK. So that was just exclusive for those people who need most of time from myself. So it's just exclusive for those ones. But the rest is, I can assure you guys, it will stay as is. Basically, the live session, this will go on for free, and all the other sort of the WhatsApp groups, I mean, that they are live there as well. So you will receive actually the responses from myself, also on the YouTube channel, from the on the videos as well. So you will receive the responses. But the privilege, the premiership members, the privilege they will get, obviously they will get a more sort of easy response from myself, because they will have specific sort of specific icons for themselves, and they will pop up actually for response from myself. So that was the new system I need to arrange. I'm sure I do receive lots of personal messages. So for those who sending me personal messages, so be part of this exclusive service. And just to be assured, I don't want to take too many people, because I can't manage too many there. So it will be a limited number of people there. So it's based on first come first serve basis. So whoever comes in the group, they will be closed after that, because I don't have that much time to serve many people out there. So it will be first come first serve basis. So that was the really interesting, and I was really keen to share this with you guys. And in fact, short video as well, which you will see actually on my YouTube channel as well. But this is exclusive for all those they are watching now. Just want to share that with you. So you will see this in due course actually on my YouTube channel as well. But this is specific, as I mentioned. So let me try this. I recorded.
Welcome back.
I'm not sure if you can see.
To announce that I have started the paid subscription on my YouTube channel. The paid subscription is going to cost £5.99, and I have planned to keep the number of paid subscription as low as possible to ensure I can give the maximum time to those who need it the most. You must be thinking what I'm going to get for my paid subscription. The list is quite long, so I don't know where to start. So let's keep it short and sweet. The first thing you're going to get is personalized sticker. You comment on my videos about anything, you will be highlighted and you will receive the response on a priority basis. In addition, you will become part of the Telegram closed group, and you can arrange a one-to-one session with me. I'm not sure if you're interested in that. These one-to-one sessions could be about career counseling, CV writing, job finding, immigration to the UK, and many more. So if this is something for yourself, make sure you don't delay, as the number of people are fixed in the group. I hope to see you in my closed group. Thanks for watching.
So guys, this was just exclusive to all those that are watching here. And I just want to thank the last week's top three fans of my channel as well. So Ganesh, Maske, thank you very much for always being there, commenting on the. I'm sure you're receiving the messages, responses to your messages there as well. So obviously, if you are a top fan, definitely it's not just from yourself. I give more time to yourself as well. I can see they're really keen. I mean, commenting on my videos, and obviously they just highlighted to me. So the next, I would thank Mahmoud Irshad. Thank you very much for the last weeks. Yeah, these are the last week top three top fans. Yeah, I'm sharing. So the next one is Bhima Shankar, Hanam Shetty. Thank you guys. You being really part of this channel. So keep commenting there, and I'm sure whenever you comment, you are the first one. Obviously, you are the top fans for the last week, and you definitely receive the answers there from myself as well. So whoever comment the most, obviously they are highlighted to me to get the answers in quick succession. So let's take a few questions there that keep coming now. Right, so let's start from Sai MS. A minimum salary after MS in construction project management. Right, okay, minimum salary. Minimum you can go zero, brother. You can go volunteer there. You would get nothing but just the experience. But the maximum, I can give you the limit. The maximum can be between 20,000 pound per year up to 23,000 per year. So it depends on the consultancy, it depends on the contractor, it depends on these whatever the company you're joining them in. So it all depends on them. So that will be your starting salary. So it's generally across the board, whether you're civil engineering, structural engineer, environmental or construction project manager. So that all be in similar range. So that is the maximum salary range, not the minimum. Minimum can be zero there as well. So right, the next question is from Sam Arnold. Which college is good for civil engineering for masters without IELTS exam? Brother, without IELTS exam, I have absolutely no idea which accepts IELTS or which don't. Obviously, I'm sure the other guys, I mean, they already applied, they can help you with those ones. But in terms of which university is best for civil engineering, I did upload the other day, a couple of days ago, a video about the demand in civil engineering, where I've described basically the best university, the best course. So you can watch that video to give you a bit more insight about civil engineering in the UK. But to answer your question, unfortunately, I don't know which university don't go through the IELTS, or which way of basically the IELTS requirement. So if anyone else here in the group knows, please do highlight that to Sam Arnold there. The next question is from Christian De Silva. Hi, what program is more likely to fall in shortage list? MSc project management and construction project management. Brother, in terms of, like I've explained earlier as well, there was a question from Sahil earlier. Yeah, actually he called about exactly the same, whether that's in shortage of occupation list or not, or construction project management. Currently they are not in the like specific exclusive on the shortage of occupation list, but it doesn't mean that, I mean, when you do construction project management, you have to look for specific construction project manager sort of role. You can start basically as a technical engineer, as a site engineer, or it could be sort of relevant like project engineer. So, and all these titles, they are on the shortage of occupation list, and all your construction project management course, they are relevant to get basically all these jobs there. So you need to see basically where you see your fit. You're not going to get definitely direct construction project manager role. Obviously you need a bit of experience to get to that role. Maybe assistant construction project manager role, I mean, maybe that they're there, but otherwise the project engineer roles, the site engineer roles, and technical engineer roles is quite frequent, and I'm sure you will find when you start searching for these sort of kind of roles, and if you get them, that's where that they are on the shortage of occupation list. And I'm sure I did mention that a few weeks ago on one of my videos as well. I give you specific code for these jobs as well, so that they are on the shortage of occupation list. Right, the next question is from Sai MS. Sir, salary for construction project management after MS. I think I already answered that question, brother. So they are generally the same, yeah, throughout the civil engineering industry. So the initial stage is basically, which is the graduate civil engineering sort of job. So you will get between 20 to 23,000 pound per year. This is just for your kind information. This is the permanent job. So I'm talking about. Obviously, if you're going contractor as a contracting, that's a completely different scenario. I don't want to go into more explicit to contraction there, contractor job. So that is for the permanent jobs. Next question is about from Jugal Chandra. Info about SMSTS test, please. Brother, if I'm honest, I haven't done myself, I mean, this test. This is pretty much similar to the CSCS test, but obviously this will have their own sort of, yeah, the books and the preparation. I would highly recommend to go on the CITB website, and you can search for the relevant content there, the relevant book there, and you can basically get all the information from there to get basically get through that test. But I'm pretty certain the requirement is similar to the CSCS cards, which is the health and safety most of the time. So you need to have the multiple choice questions sort of, yeah, exam there, which is quite simple. Obviously, you need to prepare for yourself from those material which you can find on the CITB test, CITB website, and I'm sure that's going to help you there. The next question is from Anuj Ja. Sir, I'm having no experience and coming directly after bachelor. So brother, what should I do? Should I give you experience? You got no question there. I presume, I mean, you're just asking about whether you're going to get a job there without experience. So let's answer in that sort of context. Obviously, everyone has to start from scratch, from the bottom. No one comes here with experience anyway. So you need to start somewhere. And that's where I generally say in the UK, we got exclusive jobs for graduate engineers. And the graduate means you have literally graduated from the university and you got no experience. Obviously, if you have internship, that does help sometime, but you really don't need that. I mean, obviously, if you're doing MSc, you can go straight into those graduate jobs there, and you are eligible to apply for those jobs. And to get the job, that's a different scenario there. So you don't need experience as such, obviously, if you are going for graduate jobs. The next question is from Jugal Chandra. What's the eligibility for SMSTS test? Can a current MSc students also take it? Again, brother, that, because I can't give you some the information experience. That is just my gut feeling is because it's about the health and safety, about the sites. Obviously, it's for the managers generally, yeah, to control the gangs on site. So it's about the health and safety. But I'm sure, yeah, you can do it. But just confirm that on the CITB, they would have the requirements there as well, who can or can't basically go on the test there. But I'm sure, just let me know if you can't find information. I'll find you there. I'll send you the links as well for the CITB website if you're struggling. Right, the next question is from Sam Arnold. Hertfordshire University, Leicester University, BPP University, London South Bank. Which university is the best for civil engineering? Brothers, I mean, this is a repeated question. I mean, again and again, which university is the best? Obviously, if you have missed my video I uploaded, civil engineering demand in the UK. I uploaded a couple of days ago. Watch that video for details. I mean, which one is the best. So that will guide you there. But in terms of specific university, obviously it all depends what they can offer for course. It's completely based on that. So I don't know what they offer. Obviously I know the names there, but apart from that, those names, I don't know what they can offer for your course. So it depends on that, and I would urge you to watch that video basically to give you a bit of more guidance how I actually chosen my university when I was doing my MSc. So that can guide you there from that video there. So search that video. I'm sure that's going to guide you further there. And the next question is from Anuj. The network problem. My question is that up to how much experience of people, brother, graduate jobs, like I mean, they can start with no experience and couple of years of experience as well. They can be on the graduate jobs as well. Generally, let's take a step back. Basically, when you join as a fresher with a consultant or with a contractor as a graduate engineer, so you will be called a graduate engineer for at least, I would say, a couple of years, because you need to get all those experience you need to get in those 2 years. But you will still be called graduate engineer even, yeah, for 2 years you will be called that. It all depends how you deliver stuff. If you're really good, you can basically change to the next stage. You could be called assistant engineer. By the way, I mean, there's no specific sort of designation again in the UK culture. It all depends on the companies as well. But in terms of the graduate, yeah, almost all the companies, I mean, the initial engineers, they call it graduate engineers. But after that, assistant or engineer or senior engineer is completely depend on the company themselves. So they will call you different, sort of, they will give you another designation after graduation, after a couple of years in graduate. But as said, it all depends on your performance. If you perform well, you can leave the graduate title, yeah, quite behind, and you can move forward to the next stage. So general term, couple of years, you can stay on the graduate, and after that you're going to move up. So I hope that clarifies the question, Anuj. And as said, I mean, if you are satisfied with the answer on your questions as well, so my WhatsApp number is on the top of this live chat, so you can call on that number as well to get priority. Right, so the next question is from Jugal Chandra. Thank you for the info about SMS test. I'm unable to find the required info about it, such as eligibility comparison with CSCS. Kindly make a detailed video about it. Is ironic. What? Yes, brother. As I mentioned, actually, a couple of years. I mean, you can still be a graduate, but there are a job advertisement which doesn't require those experience as well. It's yeah, you are right. There will be a couple of years. They say graduate engineer role, and they will be writing their 1 or 2 years experience there. But as I said, you are still called graduate engineer because the company keep them in the graduate role for the least, I should say, couple of years there. That's why they call it, yeah, graduate. It's just the initial sort of stages, but otherwise most of the time they don't require any experience. And I'm sure a few weeks back I did random searches, and I'll share that in the live chat as well with you guys if you missed those ones. So a few weeks back, yeah, I did actually live searches on a few graduate jobs, and there were no requirements for experience at all. So majority, they won't ask for any experience. I mean, for graduates, certain there which would require a 1 year or 2 years experience. You're right. Obviously, you got the choice here to ignore them if they really want those ones. Before we move forward, let's take this call. Hello, brother. You are live with JK. Can I take your name, please?
Sir, I am Vignesh from India.
Vignesh, welcome back, brother. How are you?
Yes, sir. How are you, sir?
I'm very well. Thank you very much.
I'm fine.
You are well, I miss you in the last session, actually last Sunday, so I really miss you on that
Yes,
one.
sir.
uh
Yes, sir. I have some of work, so only I missed it, sir.
okay, thank you very much for being part of this session. How can I help you now?
Sir, I need to know about guidelines for PSW, sir.
Right.
And then I need to know about what are the job opportunity in this pandemic after I finish my graduation, civil engineering.
Joe,
MSc civil engineering.
when are you planning to start your course?
This September intake. This September intake.
September 2021, yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, any other question, brother?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I need to know about what about the current situation, because it's a little bit increasing cases in UK.
Yeah.
Then how that's it. How it will? I need to know about it will affect the part-time jobs
Okay.
in this September intake.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
yeah, thank you very much for your 3 questions. So
Thank you, sir.
stay online. Yeah, I'll answer all these questions now. Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you so much for your
Thank you, brother.
informative. Thank you for your kind information, sir. It's really helpful for us.
Thank you. Thanks for
rocking,
being part
keep
of this this YouTube channel. Yeah, thank you very much. It's because of you guys. I mean,
Yes,
you are
sir.
calling and you've been part of it. Otherwise, yeah, I had to close it if you are not interested.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Thank
Yes,
you.
sir. Just keep rock, sir.
Thank you. Uh, Thank you, Vignesh. You are a regular caller on this session. So the 3 question actually you asked about is the first one is about the PSW guidelines. So PSW, obviously, if you have missed my previous sort of videos, actually I've uploaded quite a number of videos on the PSW, but the guidelines are still the same. So there's no changes whatever been discussed or presented back in the days. It's going to start from the 1st of July 2021. So whoever completing their degrees by this summer 2021, they will be eligible from the 1st of July. 1st of July is actually that's when the application is going to start, basically. So you can whoever completed their degrees by July, they can send the application and get the PSW. So that is the start. In terms of the requirements, the main requirement is obviously your completion of course, your completion of degree, whatever is on your case letter, you need to complete that course. That is the main requirement. The other requirement I heard from the local students are they may be asking about the bank statements for the past 3 months. So that's the new, which is not on the gov.uk website, but this is something I got it from the local students here, the university students. So just wanted to share this information. If you are preparing for the PSW, for those, I mean, who are already in that sort of status, they are completing their degree, make sure you manage your last 3 months a bank statement as well. Obviously, you need to ensure you don't do over sort of wherever it's required the limitation of work like 20 hours or over 20 hours outside the the term time. Make sure you manage those sort of your bank statements as well. Apart from these 2 requirements, I haven't heard anything else. So these are the only 2 requirements, and these are still guidelines on the gov.uk website. So there's no specific more about the what else is required from as a part of the students. In fact, the graduation, once you completed your degree, the university is responsible to respond to the immigration, basically to the they will directly liaise with them. So you don't need to ask or you don't need to liaise directly with the UK immigration. It will be directly between the university and the immigration. Once you completed your degree, you should ask your university whether they have informed the immigration, and then you can apply. Basically, it will be the online form there, and you need to fill that form. Obviously, there will be fee. I believe it's around £700 for the 2 years PSW. Also, you need to pay for the IHS charges for 2 years. And if I'm not mistaken, it's about £624 per year IHS for the 2 years. That's going to be around £1,248. So in total, you're looking at £2,000 to get that PSW, basically, to apply for that. So that's just the general rule there. And as said earlier, it's going to start from the application is going to open from the 1st of July 2021, which is in basically literally in 4 days time. The next question was from job opportunities. What's the situation is going to be? Obviously, you're starting, Vignesh, your course in September 2021. So what's the job opportunity after that? Obviously, by your completion, that's going to be September 2022. So let's hope for the very, very best, basically, by that time. But as I can see here, you are right. Yeah, the situation, actually, the positive cases from the COVID, they are increasing. But at the same time, they are not alarming as used to be. Obviously, in the first or second lockdown, there were lots of more deaths, actually, that they were emerging from these positive cases. But now the immune system, generally, we used to that sort of COVID now, so the death rates are still really low. So it's not impacting as such, basically, what we actually gone through the in the second and in the basically the first sort of lockdown there. I don't regime that's the roadmap to go out of the lockdown. I mean, that's what is planned actually on the 19th of July as well. So that would be the final sort of, obviously we can't say exactly everything is going to start opening by 19th of July. Obviously they're going to review the situation again, looking at the death rates and all the positive cases there. But it's very likely from the 19th of July everything will start operating as normal in the UK. But as said, let's watch the space what's going to come in one time. The next question from Vignesh was about the current situation in the UK and basically what the part. Yeah, what happening currently. All the shops and all the businesses, they are still operating as normal. Actually, there are really minor sort of like a restriction, like their business there. So the I would say going forward, obviously in the future is going to relax a lot more. Actually, all the roadmaps is going to be clear about the COVID restrictions, so there'll be a lot more opportunity going forward. So I should say for September 2021 session, that is really a good opportunity, and I hope, let's hope, for the best actually going forward in the future. So I hope I've clarified your question, Vignesh, there. And as said earlier, if you get the message, if you get the information, make sure you press the like button. So I understood, you are getting the message across. So let's go on to the live chat there again. So who's questioning? So question is from Y17 CEO 54. London is better for civil engineer. London, brother, London is better for everyone. London is such a dynamic city, and it never sleeps, basically. So it's a 24/7 city. It's better for everyone, I should say, in terms of the job opportunities, in terms of the livelihood. Obviously, if you like if you're not like myself, obviously I'm really off the city life. So I'm in a village sort of type person. So I don't like myself personally in the hustle bustle. I mean, it's good just to go and visit the London. I mean, for me, that's fine. But obviously, if you love that hustle bustle of the urban sort of environment, London is the best, whether that's for civil engineers or just general chill. So that's a good one. You can find opportunities a lot more. Masters in structural engineering in the UK and easily get job after completion. It's worth doing MSc structural engineering in the UK. If I personally I share my experience for myself, I'm a MSc structural engineer. Actually, I did masters in MSc structural engineering from the UK as well. That was a long time ago, and for me personally, I must say, it's worth it for myself, because I'm or at that stage now, if I'm thinking beyond, basically, if I hadn't done that MSc, I wouldn't be at this stage. Obviously, I don't know what would happen if I stayed back home, basically in my country. But what I can see, the MSc provided me the opportunity to explore the job market here in the UK. That's the only way you can explore the job market here. MSc give you that opportunity, and I'm sure the that you get the direct sort of, yeah, basically, so the content you're getting from MST is research based and completely directly relevant to your jobs. Basically, that's what you are getting, and you can directly implement whatever you are studying in your MSc on job. Basically, that's exactly what I found. And personally, it's worth it for myself. I've done the MSc in structural engineering, and I found the job, and I'm still in the UK and quite happy where I am, actually, where I sat in the UK. Uh, and the next question is, easily get job after completion. I won't say easily, because in previous video as well, I said I need to ignore that easily get a job. Easily doesn't mean that, like, I mean, you do MSc or whatever you're done, whether you literally just pass your course and you will get a job. That won't be the case for sure. I generally say to yourselves, to the students, you need to plan your future from very, very onset. If you're planning from outside, make sure you choose the right course. That's the first stage. When you have chosen the course, you need to make sure you excel in that course during your studies as well. Make sure the first attempt is basically no brainer. You need to pass all the modules in first attempt, but in high grades as well. The high grades will give you obviously more sort of, yeah, exposure, what you're learning there as well. And then once you've done that one, the next stage is finding the job, and that's the next stage. Finding the job, again, yeah, for the graduates, I generally say your soft skills, your hard skill, whatever you learn from the MSc, that will give you the opportunity to avail basically on the field. And that is the process. That is the general sort of, yeah, universal process. So you need to go through all this process. So I won't say it's easy, but we know, yeah, what the process is. In that sense, you should prepare from the very onset how to get a job. So if you know exactly what you're doing, basically how to get a job, then it's easy in that sense. But otherwise, yeah, if you're thinking, yeah, you're going to do MSc and that's it, you've done it, and now someone is going to call you about the job, so that won't be the case for sure. The next question is from Anuj. Sir, if someone has 5 years of experience and after that they MSc, will they are eligible for graduate jobs or not? I want to know up to how much years of experience can someone apply for graduate jobs. Brother, for 5 years experience, I would say, I mean, obviously, if you go a relevant experience, you don't necessarily need to go for graduate jobs. You can go for engineer level or senior engineer level. It depends, obviously, on your skills, your competency, whatever you gain from your experience there. The MSc, generally, I said this to yourselves as well, the MSc will make you eligible to apply for the job, because you're going to get the PSW, and that's where you get the opportunity to apply for the permanent jobs here in the UK. Otherwise, if you got experience, you are not restricted to apply for the graduate jobs only. If you got experience, apply for whatever you look at the description of the job, what they have advertised. If you reckon you can fulfill those requirements there, go for the job. I mean, there's no restrictions at all, whether that they require 5 years experience, 3 years experience, or 7 years experience. If you're confident about your competency, about your skills, that's all it matters. So it doesn't matter. I mean, like, yeah, well, you restrict yourself for the graduate roles only because you literally completed your MSc. So that is out of the question. Look at your competencies, your skills, look at the job requirements, what the employer needs from yourself. As long you fulfill that requirements, that's it, you go for it. So there's no restrictions there at all. The next question is from Jugal Chandra. Mostly the process for jobs is to submit a CV first, and then if I found, brother, I'm losing my mind there. Let's try again. Mostly the process for jobs is to submit the CV first, and then if CV if found the candidates call for the interview, isn't there a direct work interview for civil engineering graduate jobs? Right, okay, I got the question now. Thank you. Uh, Brother, there are very I haven't seen actually a direct walk-in interview, but what generally tend to happen here, especially from the big consultants, there are job fairs, and if you missed again, yeah, a couple of job fairs I did advertise actually on my YouTube channel. I think I did share last week, I presume. Yeah, it was last week, the live session as well. I think the one was on the 23rd last week, and one is happening next week as well. If you missed that video, make sure you watch that video and how you can become part of that job fair as well. So the reason, yeah, basically they when the consultant, the contractor, they need a bulk of people at the same time. Generally, when they win a big projects, so for that project they will recruit quite a number of people at the same time, and that's where they advertise the job fair. And the couple of job fair I mentioned last week, that was one from Atkins and the other from AECOM, and they are the one of basically the big consultancies here in the UK. And what you do actually, you attend the job fair and you are directly linked with the recruiting manager, so you are direct linked with the company, so there's no the middleman. Generally when you apply through the job portals, there will be a middleman there, but through the job fairs, there's a direct link. Basically you go straight to the company, and that is really really good opportunity. And I did say that's actually my last job actually I found through the job fair myself as well. So it was just simply at that time, it was just pre-COVID actually. So the job fair was in one of the hotel, so I turned up there. I directly spoken to the recruiting manager at from the AECOM at the time, and we had a general conversation, and they give me offer straight away basically from there. So there wasn't any intermediate or middleman like the recruitment agencies or anything as such. So that is generally a really good opportunity, and that's where in the last session I did mention, even if you're not eligible at this time, I urge you to just attend those sessions as well, just to give you a flavor basically what to expect actually when the time is right for yourself. So what to expect from these job fairs as well. So if you have missed those job fairs, make sure you watch that last video, last session as well. I did mention, yeah, the links there as well actually, so you can attend those ones. The next question is from Base Wall. I have some questions regarding foundation design using safe software. Sir, brother, I'm not sure if I can answer anything about the softwares at this sort of session. I have actually no access to the software at this stage, so you can send me sort of like comment on the relevant sort of video, or send me a message via the whatever, yeah, the questions are through the WhatsApp groups. I mean, you can join them as well. Generally I provide the links into the videos as well, video descriptions, my video descriptions, so you can join them as well. You can ask the questions there, and I'll try my best, I mean, to answer wherever I can. The next question is from Bantu Anil Kumar. Sir, in which university you did your masters from? I did masters from Salford University, which is in Manchester. And actually, if you missed actually my video, I did mention that in my video the other day as well. And the reason, because this is the same question generally I receive from yourself. Which university is the best, and where should you go for the MSc course? So that was the reason why I shared. Basically, I went for Salford University, and the reason I went for Salford was when I looked at the modules. I mean, they were offering for structural engineer at the time. Obviously, don't get me now. Like, I mean, I don't know what they're offering now, but at that back in the days, they were really specific to structural engineering. We were studying actually. We were taught about the bridge engineering, steel engineering, and steel design, masonry design, timber design, concrete design. So we were taught all these different modules at that time, and it was different materials of all the designs, and that was the main sort of driver for me to go for those Salford University. That was there, and that's why I've chosen that. So it isn't the best in, if I compare that way. So I looked at the modules, and yeah, they are providing the content which I'm interested. And in fact, I did receive some scholarship as well at the time, and that was another sort of driver there as well. The next question is from Jugo. Are the recruitment agency reliable in general? Yes, brother, they are reliable, and they don't ask you for any money. Let's take this course, I'll answer that in detail. Hello, brother, you're live with JK. Can I take your name, please?
Hello, sir. Good afternoon, sir. My name is Anuj.
Hi, Anuj. How are you?
I'm good, sir. How are you?
I'm very well. So I already answered a few questions on the live chat. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I just saw that, sir. I have actually one more doubt. Like you said, everyone can apply for graduate job, but sir, it is sort of unfair for like me who is just doing my bachelor's and coming to my master's and of experience, and he does not able to get job and have some 5 to 6 years of experience. Then why not he apply for just graduate job to get PR? So, sir, just I want to know. Can you please tell me something about which type of technical questions does employees ask for us, like for civil engineering?
Have you
I
got,
know we have to.
personally, have you got experience as well, or you are a fresher?
So currently I'm in my final year of civil engineering.
Right.
No
okay.
experience.
So no experience. Okay. So you are actually concerned about if someone with experience apply for the same job, so they will get prioritized. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
This is the main concern
Okay.
of
And any other question, brother?
So next question is that which type of technical questions we can get in interview for civil engineering.
Right. Okay. Any other question?
And sir, any special tips from you and some of the software skills that I need to develop rather than communication skills and soft skills like programming, AutoCAD and all.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so these are my 3 questions.
Thank you very much for your call, Anuj. Stay online. Yeah, I'll answer all these questions. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
Cheers. Thank you, Anuj. Thank for raising the questions, and also, yeah, you are part of the chat as well. Right. So the first question was about you are concerned about if someone with experience they apply for graduate job, so they will get prioritized rather than yourself with no experience. So trust me, brother. If the company needs fresh people, because I've been part of the recruitment, just for your information as well. I've been senior level actually. Obviously, you can guess, yeah, from 15, 16 years experience, so you can get basically the information there. I did recruit people as well in different companies, and when the company advertise a job, they have a specific sort of a specific role for those sort of graduates there. So if they say we need graduate engineers, generally they will look for people with fresher, basically no experience, or 1 or 2 years of experience. I mean, that is the general rule here. If someone with 5 years experience, I mean, they apply for the graduate jobs, they will be questioned why you are going for graduate jobs. I mean, that is the general rule here. I'm telling you from experience, actually. So don't be decided if someone else, I mean, if obviously the company, I mean, if they're recruiting for graduate job and someone with 5 experience, they turned up there in the interview, the first question will be, why you didn't get basically your relevant job, like, I mean, engineer or senior engineer role. Obviously, so that can doubt his competency there, their skills there. So that is what I'm trying to say is, when the company advertise graduate jobs, they're looking for fresher or 1 or 2 years of experience. That is it. I mean, otherwise, the others they are applying, they're wasting their time. obviously, unless they have no skills or they have no competency, they have experience just by their name. Basically, they have worked somewhere, but they don't know themselves as well. They have no skills at all. Skills, competency is the main thing that actually matters here in the UK, especially in the job interview as well. You need to highlight what skills you got. If someone say, I have 5 years experience, you need to show that. What did you learn? How did you implement? How did you apply those 5 years experience in the field? What you're going to deliver, what you're going to provide to the employer. That is the main actually content I'm trying to pass on. Basically, it doesn't matter. I mean, generally back home, you can get certificate 5 years, 10 years from any company, but that doesn't mean, I mean, it won't be applicable here. Here in the interview, what they want is your skills, your competency, and that will be directly questioned in your interview. As long you fulfill that requirement, whatever the company requires, the competency, the skills, then yeah, they are eligible to apply. That's it, simple as that. So don't be disheartened. There are lots of graduate jobs there. I'm sure, yeah, you can avail the opportunity there. The next question is about the technical questions in the interview, or what sort of question to expect. Let me go a bit back in the history, basically, when I started my journey. When I was obviously, I started with no experience in the UK as well. So I did masters in structural engineering, and my first interview, basically, that was with a railway company called Chorus Rail at the time. So I do still remember a few questions, actually, what they asked me technically. A few questions was about the bending moment and shear forces, because as a basic civil engineering, basically basic knowledge, you must know about the basic knowledge, which is basically how you work out the bending moment, shear forces, and about the survey as well, the levels, basically backside reading, foresight reading. These were the kind of technical question. I was given a paper, actually, and there was a different structure, the beams, fixed ended beams, simply supported beams, the frame structure, and I was asked to draw the bending moment and shear force diagrams. I mean, these were the type of questions which I do expect from yourself as an engineer, as a graduate engineer or as an MSc student. I do expect that from yourself as well, to know all these basic questions about the civil engineering. There won't be more detail, like, I mean, how you work out the complete sort of, yeah, from top to bottom, how you design the whole building. I mean, it won't be like that. There could be from the top that transfer to the bottom, to the foundation, these kind of question. And as said, as MSc engineering student, you must know about these basics. I mean, how you transfer the load, and actually these are all basics. I mean, you should know about all these. I mean, these are the type of technical question you will asked in the interview. Nothing more beyond that. I mean, you won't be asked to bring your calculator or your programming there. No, don't forget about all those. I mean, these are the generic sort of technical question you should prepare yourself for. The other question was about the soft skill or software skills or any other soft skills. So soft skills, obviously your communication, I mean, that really is vital. Obviously that's the only way in the interview as well. You need to convey your message to the employer. I mean, that really plays a really vital role there, the communication. In terms of the softwares, generally the MS suites, like Microsoft Suite, no matter where you landed yourself into, MS Word, Excel, and Outlook. I mean, that will be the basics, actually. You need to understand all these three. Obviously, there won't be any questions in the interview for sure. They may ask whether you have any experience in these ones, and that's it. Obviously, these are the ones all the companies in the UK, they use these three softwares, MS Excel for calculations and that kind of stuff. Obviously, if you're a civil engineer, you should understand the least, I should say, the basics. Word as well, all the documentation that happen in the MS Word. the communication, actually the email system that happen in the Outlook. So I generally say to you guys, if you haven't used the Outlook, make sure you make your free sort of account there. Just make use to that Outlook software there, and it's quite useful. It's quite easy as well to understand, and that will help you in the long run as well. So these are the MS Suite. The other for civil engineers, the MicroStation versus the CAD. Actually, CAD is literally superseded by MicroStation here in the UK. So if you get a chance, I mean, to just practice a bit basics about the MicroStation or the CAD as well, they are transferable, actually pretty much the same. So you can try the MicroStation or the CAD experience there. The softwares, whatever is available, there's a huge list for analysis softwares. There's a Tekla Master Series. Well, it's a big list. So SuperStress, SAP, ANSYS. So you name it. I mean, there's many softwares, and it depends on the company. Actually, all the companies have their licenses, so they'll be specific for analysis there. So whatever you get a chance, I would say just get the basic knowledge of softwares if you get a chance. I mean, that should be good enough. But in the interview, don't anticipate that it will be really detailed sort of questioning about how do you use this software, how would you calculate how you do the whole analysis, how would you design the whole building. Don't expect that in the interview at all. Just know the basic knowledge. I mean, that will give you an edge basically on others. So I hope that clarifies your question, brother Anuj, and thank you very much again for being part of this session. And if you have got the message, make sure you press the like button. Next question is from Base Wall. Okay, thanks, sir. The question that I want to ask is that during checking punching share ratio in the safe, the results shows NC values that is not calculated by the program. So is that safe or not? I will follow. By the way, I'm asking you from Ethiopia. Do you know the country, sir? Definitely, I know the country. Is African country, brother. Brother, your really specific question, and I need to understand. I mean, specific what you're trying to achieve. If they are no calculated by the software, obviously, you have the hand calculations. I mean, generally we use in the UK. Even if you do it, like I mean, the design based on the softwares, we do check that as a backup as a hand calculations as well, because hand calculations, you need to know basically that is the general rule. Basically, you need to back up your softwares with the general rule with the first hand calculation. So I would suggest you can check the punching share ratio with the hand calculation. I'm sure it's not hard for punching share. You can check around the column. I think it's 2D around the column. That's where you check the punching share. But I'm not sure about your specific whether you so you can check. I'm sure that there's simple formulas for checking the punching share, brother. You can if the software doesn't provide you those details, I would say just do by hand calculation. It's very straightforward. The next question is from Bantu Anil Kumar. Sir, you have any experience in your home country before your master's? I think I've covered, Anil, that question already. I came fresh as a fresher, basically. I completed my BSc civil engineering from home country, and straight away from there I came to the UK with no experience. So no, I was a fresher here in the UK. Next question is from DG. Oh, I don't know what the next. Can I call you? For sure, that number is for yourself, DG. So the number is on the top there. You can call me anytime. Obviously, we are already overrun actually 1 hour session. So let's finish the final. Oh, Anuj, thank you so much, sir. Lots of thank you. You are my guide and idol. Thank you very much for all your participation, guys. And as said at the start of this session, I will start the Premier JK exclusive member session as well, which will be a paid subscription on my YouTube channel for those who need it the most. Actually, this session, all the other sort of the videos, that will still be free. This session will be free. You can ask the questions, whatever you need. The WhatsApp groups that's still live, so you will receive answers whenever I can manage. The exclusive membership is for those who needed most of my personal time, whether that's regarding the career counseling or specific, yeah, their personal CV or the job interviews, about settling in the UK, or maybe about any issues in the UK. I mean, how to settle in, and how guidance about whether it's about the maybe about the car, buying a car, or about how to apply for the national insurance, about the bank statements, about applying for the bank. So it could be anything about those topics. So if you need personal information or personal sort of guidance on on that front, you can be part of that paid subscription, which is going to be live, possible planned for next week as well. So you can join that paid subscription there. And apart from these ones, obviously the main purpose is to arrange a one-to-one session with the paid subscribers, so we can arrange those one-to-one sessions. And the intention is I will record those one-to-one session, and that will be exclusive to the paid subscribers only, so I can share with those exclusive interviews whatever your questions are. So obviously I don't need to repeat again and again with each individual, so that's going to help the paid subscribers there as well. So this is the main theme actually, just for those they needed the most actually of my time. And as said earlier, there are limited numbers, yeah, I can basically entertain in the paid subscription, so it will be based on first come first serve basis as well. So I can't take, because I have to manage my full-time job as well, my personal life, so I have a limited number on there as well, so I can't take, yeah, anyone there. Also there will be exclusive Telegram group as well, similar to the WhatsApp group, and there will be JK exclusive member group, which will be for the paid subscribers there as well, where I'm going to share directly. Basically, we can arrange the one-to-one through those groups there as well. So that is for those that can join the paid subscription there. And again, finally, thank you very much for your attendance, and I hope you have a good time with your family and friends. And just for your information, this will go live on my YouTube channel if you missed the earlier sort of, yeah, part of this session. Again, yeah, thank you very much, and I hope to see you in the next live session. Thank you.